She has walked many fashion shows in Lynchburg, Virginia, and has found her calling. Pamela Lorraine is a 32-year-old model who has 3 children who she loves and adores. She not only tries to be a great influence on her children, but it's something darker that has happened in her past, in which she tries to become a role model for young women. You have done some modeling,
right.
And I know that you're, experienced. I've seen your pictures, they're stunning.
Thank you.
I wanted to just ask you, how many years have you been modeling?
Honestly, October will be my first 1 whole year.
1 whole year. How do you feel about that?
Actually, I feel good. I've
You
accomplished a lot in 1 year.
Good. Is there any things that you've learned through that whole 1 year that you could tell me about?
Don't rush the process. Sometimes you want to get it all finished. Don't rush the process.
Okay. Well, how did you get yourself into modeling?
Honestly, growing up, people was like, "Oh, you should model," and I didn't take it serious. I was like, I don't want to model. I'm a tomboy. I didn't want to dress in the dresses and heels and stuff. And then this year, I was like, you know what? I took a photo shoot, and I was like, you know what? That's bad. I was like, you know what? I can do this. So then I just started doing it.
What is it about modeling that you enjoy the most?
Honestly, people are telling me they look up to me. I think that's...
Who tells you that they look up to you?
Actually, young kids, teens, and even adults that are older than me.
Like what ages when it comes to kids?
13.
13. When did you have kids looking at your photos? Was it through Instagram? Was it through...
Instagram is mostly the kids.
Yeah. Oh, that is awesome. Okay. Who is your inspiration when it comes to modeling? Do you have a model that you look up to, that you've seen?
I did. I actually have Tyra Banks. I looked up to her, of course. And then Michelle Obama, even though she's not a model, but actually she was a role model. And then actually Kelly Cunningham from Danville. I look up to her too.
Did you watch a lot of America's Next Top Model?
Yes,
You did?
I was like, I don't think I could be on that show because the heights. I'm scared of heights and some of the pictures you have to take.
Yes. Have you ever thought about auditioning for any type of shows like that? Not just American Next Top Model, but any type of modeling shows?
I have, but with the kids, so it's just trying to balance everything out.
Of course.
So.
What are the pros and cons if a woman is trying to start a modeling career? So what are the difficulties of it, and then the perks?
Let's start with the difficulties.
Okay.
The difficulties is you got to get adjusted to the hair, makeup, changing your clothes, shoot after shoot, long hours, and then the right connections. Sometimes you can connect with people and it's not the right connections, and that can put you back on your modeling career. It can discourage you, make you want to give up. The pros is that you get to encourage other people, and you get nice pictures, and you get nice opportunities to get your name out there and meet other models and great people.
So what's the longest hours that you've had to work when it comes to modeling?
Ooh, 6 hours.
6 hours?
6 hours.
Do you know how long the modeling hours can be? Does it go from 12 hours?
I haven't experienced it yet, but I heard it can go over 24 hours.
How do you feel about that? Do you think you would be ready for that?
Actually, I think I am. I like a challenge.
If you could change one thing about modeling that you don't necessarily enjoy, what would it be?
More family oriented. With someone who has kids, to balance, more opportunities where we can travel and maybe around our kids' schedule, or more opportunities.
Yeah.
Just for that.
Would you like to model with your kids?
Oh, I would love to model with my kids.
Really? Do you think that they understand the modeling career yet?
Yes, especially when a little girl. My son, he's like, oh, I don't want to do it, but then he gets in the mirror and he pops his collar up.
Yeah.
And he put his hands in his pocket and start walking. So yeah.
Okay.
But my little girl, she's already in makeup and photo bomb selfies. So she's ready. She is ready.
That is awesome. When do you say to her when it comes to her saying Mom, I want to be a model, or what should I prepare for?
Honestly, because she's she has speech delay. So honestly, we talk with hands, and sometimes I show pictures, but majority of times I just I put her in front of the mirror and I'm like, Tori, pose. And she gets her pose in, and then she starts to smile. So it's building up.
In your opinion, do you believe modeling is hard since you're a single mother with kids?
Yes, I believe if I didn't have kids, which if I had the opportunity, I still would have my kids.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have kids, I think it would be a lot easier because I'll be able to travel more and get out there more, and then I can hang out the late nights and go to each of these modeling events out of the state. But like I said, you know, I got kids and we're a package deal.
A week later, I had the opportunity to meet Pamela's children, Deshawn, Tori, and Troy. They were able to speak to me about their favorite things to do with their mother and the life lessons she is teaching them.
Deshawn, TJ, come here.
Hey guys, how are you? Sorry, they're like, have no
They're not-
interest.
they're
Can I just
paying
like shake your hand real quick and
Hey,
meet you?
come here, TJ.
I'm Haley.
Pause.
I'm your mother's friend. I met her at a modeling kindergarten. Okay, well, I just wanted to meet you guys because your mother is such a great person. How's school? Are you guys doing good in school?
Yep.
Is Mama on top of you about that? No. What's your favorite? What's
You
your
make
favorite?
straight A's.
He does. You did mention that.
So
That is so sweet. Okay, what's you guys' favorite subject?
Like what?
Like in school?
Math.
Math is your favorite?
Tori, come here.
Tori, can I get a hug?
You give a hug?
I already hugged you before. I know you're like camera shy, but we wanted to get your beautiful face on camera. Yeah. How old are you? Your mom already told me your age, but how old are you?
Mom, mommy.
You're 9?
Yes.
That is a
Say
big
10.
number. You're almost. Oh, you're 10.
Say 10.
Yeah. What do you like to do? Do you like to draw?
Pin the tag.
Really?
Yes.
That's really cool.
Pin the tag.
Do you
My
like?
tooth.
Oh, okay. Do you like to be in school? Do you like going to school? How's school for you?
The old.
You like school?
Do you have a lot of friends in school? Are you like the popular girl?
But
You're the popular girl? That's so sweet. You work a lot and you
As I continue to ask Pamela about her children, she tells me how her kids grow concerned for her and how they try to help her out as much as possible.
Was there ever a time where your kids saw you getting super stressed out about something and they saw you like crying about it? What did they do in that situation?
The youngest one would come over and he would be like, Mom, it's okay. And then he would like, what can I do to help me? So then he'll either straighten up the house. So I was just like, I just need a minute. I'm good. I'm okay. And he's like, okay, well, I'm going to watch Tori, which is his older sister. He's like, I'm going to watch her.
Yeah. Can I ask you why you're so overprotective of your mother?
Well, because one, my real mom, she died when I was 2 in a car wreck. So I don't want anything else to happen.
I understand that. That can be hard. And I'm sorry that happened to you.
Pamela opened up to me about disturbing experiences she went through as a child and how it shaped her into who she is today.
Talking about, your, not like necessarily your past, but has that made you a stronger person, the fact that you've gone through rape or molestation, because a lot of women I feel like won't open up to that.
Right.
How did you end up opening up to it? Did you open up to anyone about it?
Growing up, I did. You're a little kid and teenagers and you telling people about it and then you get in trouble for telling people because what happens at home behind closed doors stays at home. And, I kept telling people and people would listen, but no one would do anything. I even reported and it still didn't go through.
So you would try to report it at school.
I did report it at
You
school.
did report it at school and no one helped you.
No one helped me.
Why do you think that is?
I have no clue, and I even tried 2 years ago to go open my case back up, and I couldn't get no details because they had it in his name, the guy's name, and because he's deceased, I couldn't get no information. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And do your children know about your past and what you've been through?
I think they're kind of too young, but honestly, you can't really be too young because it happened to me age 4 and up. So I haven't really went in details with them yet with it. I'm still working on how to do that. So I'm working on it.
Yeah. What would you say to women that have been raped and molested? Like, what would be your advice if they're trying to feel like they're beautiful or trying to feel like, that they're somebody? Because some women don't feel that way after
Right.
their insecurity, they become insecure, excuse me. And then they don't feel like they matter to the world. Right. What would you say to them if they went through what you did?
I would say that number one, we're not the only one. Number two, we have to look at ourselves. We have to get our power back, get that word beautiful. We have to sunk it back into us and take our power back from them.
Okay. With modeling, do you feel like you find a sense of peace?
There's times, I mean, when you go through molestation, rape from like 4 to 17, I mean, that's like half of my life. I'm 32 years old, so it's like half of my life I went through it. So there's moments where I would look at another model's picture and then I'll feel a little insecure, and then I have to tell myself, no, you're beautiful. No one has what you have to offer. You are beautiful. And I have to literally keep reminding myself that I am beautiful. Now it's like, it's less and more that now I don't even have to do that. I'm like, I know I'm beautiful.
Pamela devotes everything to her children. She has now landed a casting call in Hollywood in which she's going to fly there to support herself and her children. Even though she is a victim of rape and molestation, she wants to influence young women to speak out and get the help that they need. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Haley Lewis.